I'm meteorologist Peter Chan at the National Weather Service for Alaska statewide weather on this Sunday, March 19th. A strong Bering Sea storm will impact the Aleutians on up through the west side of the state now into Tuesday. There are numerous warnings and advisories in effect. First, in the far western Aleutians, high wind warnings remain in effect for Shemya through early evening for wind gusts as high as 80 miles per hour. And then later tonight into Monday morning, high wind warnings are in effect for Adak Island and the Pribilof Islands, including St. Paul, for wind gusts as high as 75 miles an hour, being caused by a strong frontal system attached to an area of low pressure that will work its way up through the central Bering Sea and be located along the far eastern Russia coast by Monday night and Tuesday. Along the west coast, there are numerous winter-related advisories and warnings. Winter storm warnings are in effect for the western and southern coastlines of the Seward Peninsula, including Nome, as well as St. Lawrence Island and the lower Yukon Delta. Blizzard warning is in effect for the Kuskokwim Delta, including Bethel and the Tolan Strait, where winds could gust as high as 60 miles an hour, creating whiteout conditions at times. Snowfall amounts across areas of the west side of the state will generally fall between 1 and 6 inches. Heavier amounts will fall on the south-facing slopes where there is some elevation there along areas of the west coast. The snow will spread inland where winter weather advisories are in effect for the north side of the Seward Peninsula, including Shishmaref as well as Kotzebue on up to Point Hope and areas further inland in the western interior and on the east side of Norton Sound. Also, a couple of other advisories. We have a winter weather advisory for blowing snow for the northeastern Brooks Range. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles an hour, causing blowing snow and reduced visibilities. And there is a high wind advisory for the eastern Alaska Range, including Isabel Pass, for south winds of 30 to 40 miles an hour with gusts up to 60 miles an hour later tonight into Monday morning. And a final note, the vernal equinox occurs tomorrow, Monday afternoon at 1:24 Alaska Daylight Time. It is the astronomical arrival of spring across the northern hemisphere. For Alaska statewide weather, I'm Peter Chan.